Hello, hello. It is Tuesday. Actually, I think it's Wednesday morning. It's like 1 a.m. in 2 minutes, something like that. This is a doozy. So, what are you looking at? You're looking at not the official National MahJongg League card. You're looking at one of those little fun cards that I think it's called MahJongg and Magnolias. They put out a whole bunch of cards, and this one is the Texas version. Now, what you see is not the real card because I'm real big on faking cards and not using real cards. That's my shtick. If you know me, you know that I am a renegade, a rebel. So, this card is typed up and blown up because I have a vision problem. And this card is not for sale. I do not share it. I do not give it out. This never leaves my home. It's for me to see with my eyes and my Coke bottle glasses. So what I'm doing tonight is I'm just playing around. I thought I'm going to try out this Texas card. And the card itself has the key on the back page, but I put it right on the front, right underneath each section. And there wasn't a room enough to put it all there, but I eventually get it. I decided to do just a hand on the top page. I wasn't going to look around and do any other hand, simply for convenience, because it's at the top of the page. The key is right under it. And I thought, let's try this. So I'm going to throw 14 tiles onto the rack because it's just me. Why not portray East? And in this initial draw, this is not the Charleston. Please don't freak out. This is not the Charleston. This is my initial draw. There's 2 jokers in there. I don't know why I'm wasting my breath. Why am I wasting my breath? There's 2 jokers in my initial draw. And I'll show you the hand in just a minute. And as I'm doing this, I'm starting from the beginning and showing how I do solo Maj because I'm wasting my breath. I show why I do everything, but there's still going to be Karen. Karen is still going to appear in my comments. And anyway, just so you know, I've been reported. I'm going to MahJongg jail. I'm going to live the rest of my life in the Dragon Den because I used a fake card. I used a fake card. Don't forget that I posted a whole video about the fake card and how I actually buy a real card as well. But no, let's just be over dramatic and classless. So I'm looking at this top section. You see flower, 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 and then a pair of any tiles, a joker. I dropped it. I can't see it. I can't remember what that one is. Okay. 3 number 1 tiles, 3 number 3 tiles, and then another pair. So for my initial draw, I went ahead and moved to the left everything that I had that was on that hand. And I went for that hand because I had 2 flowers and I thought that's a gold mine. Let's go for a hand that's got 2 flowers. And the hand included a J, and that's a joker. I thought that was real interesting. You can use jokers on these little fun cards, but they also sometimes legitimately call for a joker in the hand. I'm going to be showing you how I do my version of solo Maj, where it's not just draw, discard, draw, discard, draw, discard, draw, until you win. No, I act as if I'm playing 3 people. I draw 3 tiles at a time for the 3 opponents, and if I can legally claim one of those tiles, I do so. And then I discard, and then I go on to my hand. Some people say, yeah, but you're supposed to go back to, well, which tile did I claim? 1, 2, or 3? I drew 3 at once. So those people went, and then I'm wasting my breath. I'm showing again the hand I'm going for, and as I do it, I'm going to go back and forth to show you what I need. So I have one tile. I need 2 more because that called for 3 or pong of 1 tiles. And now that I practice with the hand on this, I can go back and revise this card a little bit so I don't have to go back and forth, flip the pages for the key. I got 2 flowers, I need 3. I've got a pair, and it says the instructions said 1, 2, or 3 hands. So it really made no difference what tiles I use because there's 3 hands. So if you go back and forth, it'll work out. So I got the one tile. I need 2 more. And you know what? I'm going to walk over and get this. That's what I meant to do. I meant to do this voiceover with the handy dandy card in my hand, and I forgot to do it. Let me step over my crates of copyrighted stolen product. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Okay. I'm doing the Charleston here. I drew a wind, a 2, and a bam, and I don't think I was able to use any of them. So this hand, I'm looking for a 3rd flower. I've got the first pair. I've got a joker. I've got 1 of the pong of 1 tiles, any suit. I also needed a pong of 3 tiles, of 3, any suit that's 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3 bam, 3 bam, 3 bam, 3 crack, 3 crack, 3 crack, and then another any pair. So I thought this was kind of fun to do. And I was sitting here trying to decide what number to use as the second any pair. Any numbered pair is what they call it when you have a double A as you do on the end of that hand. I haven't been paying attention. I don't know where we are in the Charleston. I think maybe we're on the first left pass, maybe. And I'm going to do a blind pass with the lamp because I make my own rules up, and I should be ashamed of myself. I'm still doing the Charleston here. When I'm done, I'm going to show you how, as I discard, I keep count of how many discards I'm doing, because in solo Maj you want to either win, lose, or draw before your 24th tile. And I always say, yes, I'm stacking them, but I'm not organizing them. I'm not stacking them by suit or by number. I'm stacking them so when I'm done, I can just grab a handful and put back in my bag. As I do this voiceover, the tiles are still on my rack. And I am in love with this blue rack that I got from Alibaba. Oh my gosh, I've done it now. I've done it now. Putting something up there, wish I could see. Got the joker in the Charleston. What am I doing with it? Am I swallowing it? No, I put it back in the bag. I put it back on the bag. My board still has, or rack rather, still has the original 2 jokers that I had in my original draw. And y'all clearly saw I drew a joker but put it right back in the bag. But let's count with me. Let's count together and see how many people comment. You should be ashamed of yourself. Aren't you supposed to put the joker back in the bag? They'll be there. They'll be there. Let's see, where are we in the Charleston? Got some dots, some bams, another wind. Don't think I needed any of those. Now, if I was playing a real person, I would have racked these and moved them around. You know, they don't need to know that I looked immediately and didn't need them, and they would receive it and say, oh, so they don't need these. Okay, no, it's just me. So I'm doing my best to put them in front of the camera. But if I was playing a real person, they'd go on the rack. I'd move them around a little bit here and there. See, got a bam, got a crack, got a blank. The last time I used these tiles was at an open play and they wanted blanks. So I've moved the blanks to the side and I drew another one. Oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go. This is going to be awesome. Awesome. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. pulling up some more Charleston draw from my bag. We got 2 green dragons. That was crazy. Oh no, look at the joker go away. It went away. It's back in the bag, and I drew a 2 dot, also known as 2 teacups, because this is my tea set, tile set. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, doing another inspection, 3 flowers, I have 2. A pair, I have a pair, I have a joker. I have 1 of the pong of 3 tiles that I need. There's the joker. Now I've got 1 of the 3 that I need. That's what I'm pointing at. And then I need a pong of 3 tiles of the number 3. It could be 3 crack, 3 crack, 3 crack, 3 dot, 3 dot, 3 dot. But that's what I need there. And then my other any paired number. Oh, when I first started, you may have saw I had like a 7 and an 8 or an 8 and a 9. Now, I just discarded my first discard because I have 14 tiles. So all I did was discard. And I'm pointing to my discard stack to say I'm watching this to make sure that when I get to 24 discards, I stop. Now, I just drew 3 for my opponents. I don't see that there's anything that I need. So they're going to be actual discards for my opponents. Now I'm going to draw for myself. And I drew a 1 bam, and I need that because I need a pong of 1s. And so now I have 2. I also have that extra joker where if I need to, I could put that with it. So 1 in, 1 out. You draw and discard. So I just discarded that green dragon. Now I'm drawing 3 from my opponents. A bam, a wind, a dot. And they are discards. Now I'm going to draw for myself. A 6 dot. I don't think I needed that. Nope, sure didn't. So I discarded it. Put it on the stack again. Don't stack your discards. I'm doing it so I can pick them up easily and discard and throw in the bag so I can mix up and play again. Those are my 3 opponents tiles. I'm discarding. Now I'm going to draw for myself. As a reminder, I need 1 more 1 to go with my bams. I need 1 more flower. I think I needed that. What was that? Yep, that was the 3. And now I'm discarding. That was the first tile I had with the number 3 on it. So I grabbed it and held on to it. And see, I've got a joker to go with it. So now I'm looking for my last pair. Any paired number. Which I do have there. As a matter of fact, it's those 2 bams. So my opponents have 2 wins and a dot. I'm looking for a flower. I'm looking for... Oh, I called that flower. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing you that one of my opponents discarded a flower, and I called it to put with my pong. Now I'm discarding with the other 2, and now I'm drawing for myself. And I just drew a joker. Woohoo! Keep in mind the Charleston's over. This is not the Charleston. I'm doing the actual game here. I did not just draw a joker in the Charleston. This is actual play here. Please do not call the Maj police again. I may be going away for a long time because I used a non-official MahJongg card. Don't forget, if you want to go through my videos, scroll down. It might be 10, might be 15 videos down. I did a video on my cards about how I buy a National MahJongg League card. But because I teach a lot, I can't afford to buy $15 cards for 10 people. So I utilize the fake ones off of Amazon. But go down and see that video. I show you the difference between a legitimate, a dupe, and a dupe. 2 dupes from 2 different sellers to show you the difference in it. A green dragon. Yum. Discard. Now I'm going to draw for my 3 opponents. There's that flower, but I already have my 3 flowers. I already have my pong of 3 flowers. I'm looking for a 3 crack. That's about it of what I need. At this point, yes, that's all I need is a 3 crack. And as you know, when you have one more to go, just one to make MahJongg, you can either pull it from the wall on your turn, or you can call it for MahJongg when your opponent discards it. Even if it's a pair, even if it's just a pair, if it's to make MahJongg, you can call it. Here's my draw for myself. It's a green dragon. He was pretty popular. Racket and then discard. Drawing for my 3 opponents. Got a bam, a joker, and a blank. Put that blank to the side. Get rid of it. Replace it with a tile. Discard. Now draw for myself. A bam, racket, discard it. It's been nice knowing y'all. I'm going to be going to MahJongg jail, and I've been told that I need to be ashamed of myself. I don't know if I've learned my lesson. There is the 3rd bam that I need. I'm going to replace the joker, reuse the joker over with the pong of 3 cracks, and I have just MahJongg. And I think I MahJongged at the 10th tile, so I did it pretty quick. But I probably cheated because, you know, I'm a shameful person and I use fake cards. So I put him up on the rack, and I would say I used the Texas edition card, the food section. It was a pong of flowers, any pair, a joker, a pong of 1 tiles, a pong of 3 tiles, and then, a pong of 3 tiles, and then any pair. And so you see my 3 flowers, my pair of 8 cracks, my joker, my pong of 1 bams, my pong of 3 cracks, and then my pair of 2 bams. And I'm going to show you my stacks so you can see what was going on the other side. There's my discards right there. I kept them stacked so I could keep count and know where I was. There's my Charleston. I should throw the Charleston back in the bag, but if I do that, this game would have lasted an hour. To the left is my opponent's discards. And I'm going to show you now. I'm going to pick up the camera, and I'm going to start grabbing handfuls of tiles and throwing them in my bag so you can see this is why I stack my tiles. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Please put money on my books. Bye.